Hello my little artists, welcome back to art class. This week we are going to make a hoo owl. Alright, we're going to go ahead and draw a nice big owl on here, and you guys are going to get to decorate this owl however you like. You can make a nice bright rainbow owl, you can do polka dotted owl, whatever you want to do to make this owl your own. Alright, you guys get a piece of paper and pencil ready and we'll get this guy going. Alright, let's go. Alright you guys, so let's get this owl created. The first thing I'm going to start with is the owl's eyes, okay? Now if you have something to trace, that'll be helpful for this project. I'm going to do 2 eyes, nice and big, to start with, okay? They're going to be pretty much touching here. We just kind of want them the same size. We want them to be symmetrical to start, okay? The next part I'm going to do is the body. So I'm going to add that body around here. This isn't going to be a super realistic owl. It's going to be a little more kind of fun, a little more whimsical. I'm going to do a line that goes across the top like that. That's going to be the top of the owl's head. And then what I'm going to do after is I'm going to pretty much go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to leave a little bit of room for the feet and a tree branch, but I'm going to make a big U. Okay, so I'm going to go down, I'm going to curl around, big U, back up again. So we got the body of the owl, the eyes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the little feet. So these little feet, there's gonna be little ovals down at the bottom. I'm gonna put 3 on each for now. Maybe you won't see them all. Just make sure that they're connected to the body, okay? This owl is gonna be sitting on a tree branch. So when I do my lines across, I'm gonna go right from one side. As soon as I run into the toes, I'm gonna pick up my pencil, pretend, and put it back down. Oh, I'm stopping, I'm gonna pick it up, pretend, and then as soon as I can get across, I'm gonna finish off my tree branch to the other side of my paper. All right. If you wanna add some leaves to it, you totally can. It's up to you. I'm gonna add the wings now. The wings are going to be attached, they're going to be close to the body. I'm going to make these almost like rainbows on the side, all right? So I'm going to do a big arch like this, and they're going to curve down and into the body. Whatever I do on this side, I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'm going to try to make this wing the same. I'm just going to have it curved into the body. This one might be a little bit smaller, but I'll show you what I can do to fix that in a second. So I'm just going to add some designs. I'm just going to do some copycat lines right to the side of the body. So I think this one was a little too small, so I'm just gonna add 1 line on the outside to make it a little bigger. And then again, do the same thing on that side for my wings, okay? I'm gonna add a little triangle for the nose, straight line, letter V, and then I'm gonna add some texture to the owl's belly. So I'm gonna do a line that starts from the triangle right here, and it's just gonna gently curve into the wing. Same with this side. I want to try to do it the same. Gentle curve right into the wing over here. All right. Now we did these same little lines when we did our shark. We're gonna do those smiley face lines, but we're gonna use them this time for the feathers of the owl's belly. So smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, all the way across. We did these, if you remember, on the shark for the top of the water. I'm just gonna have them go all the way across. All right, so now I got some texture. That's how something feels, okay? Texture is how something feels. So that's for his belly. I'm gonna add a couple little ears at the top. So I'm gonna do a curve this way, and then a curve this way. So think of it almost like a lemon or a football. Now Mr. Hayes, he kind of went too close to his side right here. So this ear is gonna be kind of going right off of my paper, but that's okay. He doesn't have to be right smack dab in the middle. If yours is more in the center, you did a better job than I did. I'm sure you did. You can get that whole ear in there. All right. Now I'm going to do some designs in the eye. Remember, we're not making a super realistic owl. It's kind of more a fun cartoon owl, whimsically. I'm going to do some copycat lines on the inside. And then, you know what? I'm even going to do one more. Another copycat line on the inside. I'm going nice and slow. I'm trying to keep the same width of this little band all the way around. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the centers of the eye. My owl is going to be looking over this way. He's checking something out over there. Maybe I'll put a little reflection up in his eye. There you go. So I'm going to leave the drawing like this. The next part is kind of where you can kind of come in and add your own designs and add your own creativity to this. You can do all sorts of different things with these owls. You can do designs in the belly, designs in the eye, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to just put some zigzag lines in the eye. Just going to give him a little character, make him look different than all the other owls. I know owls aren't really supposed to stand up, but he wants to. And the same thing on this side. Now remember, I talked a little bit about it when we did the shark. One way to help this guy stand out a little bit is if you have a black marker or a black crayon or a black color pencil. Mr. Hayes always kind of suggests, if you're doing like a big bold drawing like this, to maybe trace it when you're done, okay? He does it a lot in class with you guys. He'll give you a Sharpie. Some of my kids that have had me for a couple years know that they're pretty good about sharpieing everything when they're done their drawings. But if you don't have one, a black crayon, a black color pencil will work totally fine. Whatever you got laying around, just to make them pop out a little bit. So I might add a couple more designs to it, and then afterwards what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and make this owl nice, bright, and fun. I can watercolor paint. This is a great one to watercolor paint if you have it. But if you don't, crayons are totally great. Color pencils, markers are good. Whatever you have at home to use, add lots of color to this guy. All right, you guys, I hope you had a good time making this owl, and I will see you all next week. All right, bye.